What up, it's Dane here. In this video, I'm covering the biggest myth in the fitness industry right now. I've been lied to, you've been lied to. I've paid £2,000 for my personal training qualification and I've still been lied to. So let's get into it. So what I'm going to talk about is the fat burning myth, the fat burning zone. And in this video, I'm going to refer to it as the bullshit zone. So let me make this video quick, short and concise because I just shot this video before but I rambled on way too long. So let's get it. The fat burning zone is a complete myth. Here's why. So obviously they've told us we need to work on a 60 to 70% of a maximum heart rate. That's like we're just going to burn fat. Now, let's compare that to the obviously high intensity interval training. Let's talk about fat oxidation, basically fat burning. So let's talk about it during. During exercise, the moderate intensity bullshit zone burns more fat, so our fat oxidation rates are higher. Now in a high intensity group, during fat oxidation rates are lower. So during, moderate intensity wins. Now, when it comes to post exercise, moderate intensity bullshit zone is lesser. The fat oxidation rates are a lot less than a high intensity rate. So high intensity wins post exercise, higher fat oxidation rates. So moderate intensity during wins, high intensity post exercise wins. So that's that. Now which one's better, which one's not better? What it really comes down to is creating the calorie deficit. How many calories are being burned? If you do 1 hour of moderate intensity in a bullshit zone and let's say 10 minutes of high intensity, most likely the amount of work you're doing, so the volume load, or yeah, let's just call it work you're doing, it's not being equated because 1 hour compared to 10 minutes, the amount of calories being burnt is probably greater in the moderate intensity. And this happens most of the time because a lot of people just do high intensity interval training for a more time efficient way and to get it over with. So let me conclude here that there's no magic fat burning zone at all. What it really comes down to is the amount of calories being burned during this cardio and again creating a calorie deficit. Man, that would have taken 2 seconds for them to teach me this instead of drawing some graphs about this fat burning zone shit. So that's that, the fat burning zone. Just make sure you do the same amount of work if you think one's better than the other. But anyway, again, cardio, way too many people overcomplicate this shit. Fasted, non-fasted, it doesn't really matter. High intensity bullshit fitness fat burning zone, it doesn't really matter. So there you go. Stay positive, stay smiling. And just before I end this video as well, just one more little thing. The reason why fat oxidation rates are higher in a high intensity group is because of this. The excessive post oxygen consumption, so EPOC, which basically means getting your body back to its original state. That's why it burns more calories, because when you do in the bullshit zone, the moderate intensity, that doesn't really need to happen as much. So that's why. So stay positive, stay smiling, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next one.
No, there ain't no stopping us.